Hey everyone, if you're looking to upgrade your backyard bar setup without spending a fortune, this Trex Cape Cod bar set might be exactly what you need. I know a lot of us want that classic Adirondack look but don't want to deal with the maintenance of real wood. So I picked up this set to see if it actually holds up and if it's worth the investment. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the build quality is solid right out of the box. These chairs have that classic Adirondack shape with wide armrests that are perfect for holding a drink or resting your elbows while you chat. The table has a nice center hole for an umbrella, which is great because nobody wants to sit in direct sunlight all day. I was worried the plastic might feel cheap, but it's actually pretty sturdy and has a nice weight to it. The material is made from POLYWOOD lumber, which is a recycled plastic material that's durable and long-lasting. I was excited to see how it would hold up to the elements and everyday use. One thing I really like is how easy it is to clean. After a barbecue, I just wiped down the chairs and table with some soapy water and they looked brand new. The material resists stains from food and drinks, which is a huge plus if you're hosting parties often. I also left them out during a light rain shower and they dried quickly without any water damage. That's something you don't get with traditional wood furniture, which can warp or rot if it gets wet. I've had my fair share of dealing with water-damaged wood furniture, and it's a real hassle to replace or repair. With this set, I don't have to worry about that. The comfort is surprisingly good too. The seats have that classic Adirondack slat design, which might look a bit stiff at first, but it actually molds to your body after a few uses. I sat in them for about an hour while grilling, and my back didn't feel sore at all. The chairs are also wide enough to fit most people comfortably, so you don't have to worry about squeezing in. My family and friends have all commented on how comfortable they are, and we've spent many hours lounging in them, enjoying the outdoors. I've also noticed that the chairs are pretty quiet, even when you're moving around or getting up and down. That's a nice touch, especially if you plan on using them for dinner parties or gatherings where you want to be able to converse without distractions. Another thing worth mentioning is how well it handles different weather conditions. I live in an area where we get both hot summers and snowy winters, and these chairs have held up really well. They don't get too hot to sit on in the summer, and the snow slides right off in the winter without warping the material. Plus, since it's made of POLYWOOD lumber, there's no risk of splinters, which is a big deal if you have kids or pets running around. I've seen my fair share of splinters from traditional wood furniture, and it's not fun to deal with. With this set, I can let my kids play outside without worrying about them getting hurt. I've also been impressed with how well the set has held up to the sun's UV rays. The color hasn't faded, and the material doesn't seem to be breaking down at all. That's a testament to the quality of the materials and the construction of the set. I've seen some outdoor furniture sets that start to look worn and faded after just a few months, but this set still looks like new. Now, let me talk about the downsides. The chairs are a bit heavy, so if you plan on moving them around often, it might be a hassle. I had to ask my son to help me lift them into place, and even then, it was a workout. Also, while the material is durable, it can get a little slippery if it's wet, so you might want to add some cushions or grip tape if you're worried about stability. I've found that adding a few cushions or pillows can make a big difference in terms of comfort and stability. It's also worth noting that the set doesn't come with any cushions or pillows, so you'll need to factor that into your budget if you want to add them. One other thing to consider is the assembly process. I was a bit intimidated by the instructions at first, but it actually wasn't too bad. In terms of value, I think this set is a great investment. It's not the cheapest option out there, but it's definitely worth the money. The quality of the materials and construction is top-notch, and I can see it lasting for many years to come. Plus, the classic Adirondack design is timeless, so you don't have to worry about it going out of style anytime soon. If you're ready to upgrade your outdoor space, check out the link below to see the current price and availability. I think you'll be happy with how it looks and functions in your backyard.